Hey, what's up? I just bought me a 2005 Mercury Grand Marquis. It has 190 well, it had 197,000. Well, since I had it, I've put 198,200 miles on it. When I bought the car, it kind of was driving a little rough, but it was drivable. So I was driving it, kind of ignoring the roughness of the drive. So basically, I was wondering why it drove the way it did. So as I'm driving it one day, the service engine light pops up on. Boom. So finally, I was able to find out a code for it. So not only did it pop on, it started blinking off and on, off and on, off and on. And I'm in traffic, thinking the car might break down or anything, but which it didn't. It was just driving like really crazy. So I kept going. I made it to the auto zone. The guy, he put it on the computer and said it read misfires, cylinder 6 and 7. So I went on ahead and purchased 2 spark plugs and 2 coil packs. I wasn't sure which one it may be, but I was sure it was either or. So I purchased them. I installed them myself. It's really simple. I'll make another video showing you that. But I purchased them, put them in there at the AutoZone place. Purchased the tools there, pretty cheap set. So that solved the problem as far as the engine light blinking off and on. It kind of still puttered a little bit though when I was driving it, but it seemed like it did it from maybe 10 to 20 miles an hour. And roughly after that, it just, me mashing the gas, trying to get to that point, and it kicks in after 20 miles an hour. It just picks up from maybe 20 to 50. Maybe I'll lose a little power then. I never really opened her up yet, as far as driver far on the highway, besides traffic and stuff. So I don't know how well she'll do or how far she'll go. But I'm still relatively having problems with the accelerating the power from the 10 to 20 miles an hour. I've assumed everything else is pretty good. The service engine light is still on, but it isn't blinking anymore. It popped back on eventually after I changed the plugs. It's basically reading something's wrong. Also, I would want to mention that I kind of have a smell out of the exhaust when I let the car idle, and as I let it idle, and I get out, I walk around the car, I kind of smell something that's not usual. And I was wondering, would that be the cat going bad, or is the cat bad, or will that be the reason why it's puttering, or why the check engine light is still on? Will the cat have anything to do with the reason why I had to change the plugs? Also, I would want to say I've been doing a lot of research on these Mercury 4.6 liter V8s, and I was told that the over manifold, the intake manifold, the over piece is made out of plastic, and with so many miles on these cars, you may have to look at changing that. That can cause it'll cause basically for coolant to seep through to get into the plugs. I do know that for a fact. Also, I was wondering, I was gonna give you a little show on what happens when I crank up the car.